Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming in my living room. It's another hot day. I had a fair few comments just recently on one of my videos asking what sunscreen I've been using because I keep raving about it. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna do a quick video on the sunscreen I'm using and then maybe like a no makeup look. So I've washed my face, I've put on my daily creams. I'm gonna pop a little bit of Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream on my lips. This is so lovely. This one actually came in the lipstick form, like the lip balm, and there was so much of it, almost like another third of it in the bottom of the tube. So I scraped that out and decanted it into a small clear pot. I got like 50 of these from Amazon. Not that I'll ever get through 50 of them, but they're great if you travel. I know they're changing the airport laws so that you can go through with more than 100 ml, but these are great if you're doing like a weekend away and you don't want to take your full pots of things. Just pop little bits of your sunscreen, foundation and stuff into these little pots. I'll link the Amazon link below. As I mentioned in my other videos, I tend to use a couple of sunscreens. I just really want that protection on my face. As you know, I suffer with melasma. I've got a little bit of it visible here and here from the summer. Now it's out, it does tend to bring the melasma back out, although it's nowhere near as bad as it was, I don't know, maybe like 4 years ago. It was terrible, and I actually filmed a makeup look similar to this where I was in my living room in my old house, and I look back at it and I think, oh my god, my melasma was so bad. It was everywhere. It was across my top lip, across my forehead. So I did have some lasering done, and I've been really strict with my skincare regime, and I now use the Skin and Me products at night, like Tret and hydroquinone, etc. So this is their sunscreen. So this is what I like to use first. This one doesn't irritate my skin, it doesn't break me out. This one is an oil-free broad spectrum SPF. So I like to apply this under my main sunscreen that I want to show you in a moment, purely because I just feel like it gives me the extra protection. So I'm just going to take a very small amount of that, like this amount. I'm going to pop this all over my face. I haven't got a mirror. I'm using the small viewfinder in the camera. So pop this all over. Go over your eyelids as well. Also down your neck. So I need a little bit more for my forehead. Okay. I love it. It's so lightweight. A lot of high SPFs are quite thick, but I like this one. As I say, it doesn't break me out because it's made by Skin and Me. It is really good if you have sensitive skin or you suffer with blemishes or breakouts, because it's got like nothing else in it that's gonna, there's no fragrance, nothing's gonna irritate you. So really, really good. If you're interested in trying Skin and Me, if you suffer with like melasma, pigmentation, darkness, if you are wanting to tackle anti-aging, then try Skin and Me out, because the tretinoin is only prescription strength. So if you want to try it, you need somebody to prescribe it for you. Something like £22 a month, and it is a daily dose, so it prescribes the right amount with each click for my daily dose, which you apply just at night. And then you can upload monthly photos of your skin. They can adjust the prescription strength for you. I'm currently going up in strength in my Tret. So I'm currently up to 0.6%. You can go up to like 1%. And they start you off on something very, very low, like 0.015 or something. It's like super low. So they gradually build you up, which is really good. And that's how I've managed to maintain keeping my melasma at bay. And everybody's been complimenting me on my skin, and I think it's just because I'm on the Tret. It just makes your skin so smooth. But I will link my discount code. It's not a influencer code, it's just a generic code that even if you join, you would get one. You get your first month and your 5th month free, but you just pay like £3.90 for your postage or something, £3.50, I'm not sure what it is, but yeah. And then you'll get your own code and you can share it with your friends and family, and then you'll get a month free. And yeah, so I will link that below for you. I'll also link it on screen for you. Okay, so the sunscreen that I have been raving about is this one by Dr.Jart. This is their premium BB beauty balm, and this has an SPF of 50 in it. Now, because it is a beauty balm, it isn't solely a sunscreen. Therefore, I like to apply this sunscreen first, just to make sure I've got that full amount of coverage that I don't feel like I would fully get with a BB cream. This works as an added extra for sunscreen, but it also gives you that little bit of coverage just to kind of even out your skin tone. And I've been just using this alone, no foundation. I think it's fantastic. Now there are only 4 shades available, and the reason for that is because it's quite universal. It's very thin, therefore you could stretch this between a few different people's skin tones. Now I do have 2 shades. I have Fair Light, which I feel like is a bit of a pink undertone, and then I have Light Medium, which is too dark for me. Usually I fall into the light medium category because I have a little bit of colour naturally, but obviously I keep my face out of the sun. Even this is too dark for me. So I do have 2 which I mix. In the winter I solely get on with this fine. It goes on 1 shade. It doesn't necessarily oxidize, but what it does, it just kind of sinks in, and then once it starts to dry down a little bit, it looks more true to your skin tone. So don't initially be put off by how it goes on, allow it to settle in. So at the minute I'm kind of doing an even pump of both. I'm doing a pump of the Fair Light and also a pump of Light Medium. So I'm going to mix those together in my hand. This is quite hydrating. It contains niacinamide. It also has glycerin in it, so it has this really beautiful kind of silky feel to it. It glides onto the skin beautifully. And as I say, it just evens out the skin tone. If you want a no makeup day, you're going to the gym, you want some extra SPF on your face and a little bit of coverage, this is brilliant. I feel like it gives more coverage than most BB creams, and that's why I really love it. And make sure you take it up over towards your ears because, as I say, it does give coverage, so you want to look as even as possible. It has such a beautiful feel to it. You can build it up. You can give yourself a little bit more coverage if you need, but I would say go in with this and then just go in with a concealer if you need a little bit of extra coverage anywhere, like around your eyes or maybe around your nose where you get redness. So it adapts to your true skin tone. I am mixing 2 shades together. One was sent to me and the other one I purchased because I liked it so much. I knew that the Fair Light wouldn't see me through to the summer, but I didn't realise quite how dark Light Medium would be, so at the moment I'm still mixing the 2. If you buy directly on Dr.Jart's website, you get 10% off. My sister went and purchased these the other day. We usually buy Zoe sunscreen, like the Smart Tone one that has the adaptable kind of pigments in it, again, that work with your skin tone. And that itself is super expensive. I think once you spend out that with delivery, it's over £70 just for one sunscreen, whereas these are like £35 each, so it's not cheap. They are beautiful though. They definitely earned the premium naming. So they're not cheap, but the 2 of these were the equivalent of what my sister was going to spend just on the Smart Tone. So I said to her, get these because you're getting twice as much as the Smart Tone for the same price. And she got 10% off because she was a new customer. So I think these are fantastic. I honestly can't recommend them enough. Every time somebody sees me, they're like, what foundation are you wearing? I'm like, I'm not, I'm just wearing a BB cream. And I love that this has got the niacinamide in it. My face doesn't feel dry throughout the day. I am oily combination and I find them to be fantastic. So even if you've got dry skin, I think you'll like this. This is really suitable for everybody. I don't think there's anybody that wouldn't like this. And it's not sponsored. As you know, I've paid for one of them myself. One of them was gifted just for me to try and I fell in love with it. So I actually had 3 of them. I love them. So yeah, so that's on. As you can see, it feels like I'm wearing like a light coat of foundation, but it looks so natural on the skin. So that is my sunscreen and what I've been using. I've not set the skin or anything. I like to let it kind of dry down and then I'll go in with a little bit of powder. I will do a no makeup look from here, but I will put that up in a couple of days to keep it separate. So this one is solely about my favourite sunscreen at the moment, which I've taken back upstairs. So I will list and link the Dr.Jart and I will link my Skin and Me in the description bar of the videos. If you guys want to try them for yourself, you are most welcome. I can't recommend them both enough. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new to my channel, it's free to do so. I upload every Sunday, Thursday, a short on a Monday, and I've also been doing an educational quiz question in the community tab on my channel every Wednesday or Friday. So yeah, there's quite a lot going on here on the channel. I hope you enjoy it. My name is Shonagh. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in a couple of days with another video. Bye guys.